we need a new development approach for the world, not just for developing countries, also for the so-called developed countries. We're on a collision course between economic growth and the environment. It's becoming catastrophic. More droughts, more floods, rising sea level, the oceans becoming acidic. If we just carry on more and more, of course we're going to break the planet. That will also break our economy, be a disaster. So we need to change direction. But we've never globally been able to cooperate at that scale, at that intensity for the success that we need now, because time is short. That's why the meeting that France will host in 2015 on global climate change is so important. And the process at the United Nations right now to set a new development agenda, a sustainable development agenda after 2015 is also so important. And I believe that the two processes, the negotiations over climate change and the UN negotiations over a new development agenda can be brought together and really help to change the direction for the whole planet, how we produce energy, how we use energy, how the cities develop in a more environmentally friendly way, how we ensure a greater equality or equity of income distribution, how to ensure jobs for young people. All of these challenges require new ways of thinking, also deploying new technologies. There are great technological breakthroughs, but so far we're not really organized politically or socially to take advantage of these new opportunities. Certainly we're not organized at a global scale. The tradition of economic development is just continue to do what you're doing. We became a fossil fuel-based world economy starting 200 years ago with the steam engine, and we have to change direction. The standard approach of development has been, if you are a country at a lower income level than the next country ahead of you, follow their example, close the gap, try to approach what they're doing. So within the last 35 years, China has built its infrastructure, built its highways, building new cities, building industry. Brilliant, a really incredible economic success, but basically following the lines of the United States. And when I go to Chinese cities, I see Los Angeles, cars everywhere, new highway systems, everybody driving, traffic jams, and I say, no, don't do that, you know. It's not good for Los Angeles, it's not good for you, and it won't work for the longer term. Where's the energy? What's going to happen to climate? What's going to happen to your air pollution? What's going to happen to your quality of life? And for the rich countries, of course, our economies are not working very well either. The problem is that it's much harder to be a pioneer than to follow the leader in front of you. And now we need pioneers all over the world, people and governments and places doing new things in new ways. If the world together can say, okay, we have to change course, we have to combine economic development and environmental sustainability, that will require new technologies, new approaches, but let's all agree to do it together, not to prejudice the poor versus the rich versus the poor, but all of us moving in a common way towards a new set of targets by the middle of the century. I think we could get agreements.